Promise me you won't take the law into your own hands. I'd like to think we're not just vigilantes.
I want a gun!
What the hell?
Bang, bang, bang!
A fair amount of violence, extortion, and casualty.
I hate detectives.
Bang, bang, bang!
You're dead meat, cat.
That you, Smirnoff?
You seem agitated. Nightmare?
Yeah, I have a lot of those.
Yeah, that makes two of us. Anyway, why don't you go home? In his current condition, Yale's not going anywhere. Besides, we'll take it from here.
Mennään.
Thanks. I think I need to get some
Kaikki
sleep.
tarvitsee.
Yep, that much is clear. As for what happened yesterday, you promised me you wouldn't intervene.
If I hadn't intervened, Bobby Yale could be dead.
If you had warned me, maybe we could have avoided a heart attack. Anyway, what's done is done.
Sairaalassa polttaa. Se pidetään niinku samalla sekunnilla, kun tulee tohon toi.
When exactly
Silloin
did you
se näkyy
realize that he
niin
killed
myöhässä.
Dunn?
Niin sanotusti.
Out of sheer curiosity. I'm a cop after all.
As soon as I realized that the murder weapon belonged to him,
How about the motive? Any ideas?
Mä sanon
I knew Dunn wanted to call the fight off after something Yale did, but I still don't know what.
In any case, hopefully Yale will tell us more.
Would you let me ask him some questions when he wakes up?
Mä luulen kanssa, että se
I know you will, with or without my permission. So, I'd rather not feel betrayed. In exchange, drop by the station when you can. Your investigation could really help
Yleensä
my
ei oo
men.
silleen, että
Who, by the way, must be waiting for me to interrogate Mary Purnell. Boy, she was hard to pry from Yale's side.
toi taulussa toi.
She's been through a lot in the past days.
Toi.
Be nice to her.
Jeesuksen
Of
äiti,
course.
mikä se nimi?
In spite of it all, we're not just vigilantes. And as for you, go get some rest. God knows you need it.
I can't promise anything.
Tell the nurses to look at that face of yours. You look like a film detective in his last scene.
I'm afraid this film isn't over yet.
For your sake, I hope you're wrong.
Mitä 10 tuntia
You're in
se
charge now,
tulee
officer.
kestä, mutta taas
Okay.
I'll send you relief in 6 hours. Understood?
Doctor,
Who are...
Oh, detective. Congratulations. You fared pretty well against that kid. Better than most would have. Now, if you'll excuse me.
do I look like I fared well to you?
Siinä on jotain on tässä.
sen nimikin. Palmer.
Taas ne ei ollut varmaan silmä.
We, as a society, simply don't trust reptiles. But that's not the real problem. The real problem is our extended belief that there's logic to that distrust, that it's natural and well-founded. How's Yale? Is he awake?
Oh, yeah. Go check on him before he falls asleep again. Although, try not to bother him with too many questions.
Will he be ready to fight in 2 weeks?
It's too soon to tell. He did have a heart attack after all.
Ja tupakki.
Go away. I don't want to see you. The doctor told me to sleep.
I rarely get to interrogate a suspect
Oh,
with his guard
yeah,
down
I
in a
got
place as quiet as this. Getting the chance to study his body language with no distractions is a rare gift. He's looking straight at me. If he couldn't hold my stare, I'd think he's lying. But that's not the case. His heart rate is increasing. It could mean that he's lying, but it could also just be pure, unadulterated rage. He's clenching his fist, a sign of contained anger. Clenched fist, fast heart rate, fixed stare. He feels some genuine rage towards me. I'm sorry you don't want to see me, but I saved your life, son.
Maybe my aunt feels gratitude. I certainly don't. Luckily, I just got my medication. I'll be snoozing soon.
All right, I'll just cut to the chase. Is he lying, or did his heart rate speed up out of rage?
Mä oon kysynyt sitä mitään.
Is he holding back his rage? He can't look me in the eye. I'd say he's lying. Who killed Joe Dunn?
What? Are you trying to confuse me? Joe hanged himself.
Siellä. Ja Jakka.
Dunn was too short to hang himself with that rope.
So, it's true? He was murdered.
Ei oo.
Sanoisin, että se murder weapon was yours.
I know the murder weapon was yours.
What? The rope? I don't get it. What weapon do you mean?
Don't play with me, boy. The chest expander.
An expander? I've never had one of those.
All right. Let's just say that I believe you. The murderer killed Dunn with a chest expander and planted evidence to make us believe it was suicide. But he also left enough clues behind to make sure we found the true murder weapon. Then he put the chest expander box in your locker to frame you. Do you know anyone that twisted and who also happens to have a motive?
I don't know.
Desmond O'Leary certainly seems twisted enough. Did he have anything against Dunn?
I'm not sure if they knew each other. At least not in person. About a month ago, Joe kicked one of O'Leary's men out of the gym. He was trying to give a business card to...
Jake Ostiambi.
Yeah, exactly. Did Jake tell you about that?
Something like that.
Ota se Jake sit seuraavaksi.
Maybe it was...
Ei,
What am I saying? Jake could never pull off something like that. Nothing. Never mind.
No niin.
What about Frank Cassidy? Do you think he has a motive?
Maybe. A few weeks ago, Joe took me to a boxing managers association meeting.
Headed by Cassidy.
Yeah. He was obsessed with making it illegal for boxers to fight without a manager, or without an associated manager. Everyone seemed to go along with it until Joe spoke up. He said that would lower us to mob status. That Cassidy had founded the association just to make money by monopolizing the sport. That made others think twice. And Cassidy ended up empty-handed.
Poor Cassidy.
No, kakeen
What
nää
about
kaikki
Sonia
kädellä.
Dunn?
Sonia? I doubt it. She's odd, but she's his daughter.
I've seen worse, believe me.
Blacksad. I think I owe you an,
Apology.
You know, my father
It's on.
disappeared when I was 6, right after winning a
ois
fight.
saanut sun takia
We
jää
never heard
kotiin.
from him again.
Hey.
Do you know what that does to a kid? Who knows where I'd be if Joe Dunn hadn't been in my life? Even when I lost my way and put a gun to his head years later, he still took me under his wing and managed to steer me in the right direction. And now that he's gone, you're risking your life to find his murderer. Thanks.
Monta jakso ehkä.
You're welcome.
Onko sä kivas vai?
Se on nyt
The hands say a lot about what's going on inside a person.
onko se naama sitten?
The hands say a lot about what's going on inside a person.
Yes, yes.
Is that eye movement normal?
Eipä vettä.
He seems restless. Should I tell someone? The number of cigarette butts is inversely proportional to my hours of sleep. Ah, damn. Something's wrong with him. I need to find out what.
Tupakat. Tuukokupissa oli 3 savuttua.
Mitäs tuolla sainualla oli? Mitäs se?
Niin se oli 3 sätkäämä, että onko sillä merkitystä.
Se on ollut jollain mieltä.
Niin.
Ja oliko tuossa pistorasiassa jotain?
Mä oon kattonut sitä vielä.
Ugh.
Nyt tulee siihen maalin jälkiin.
See,
kaikkea
there's
näppärä.
no fever whatsoever. He must be having a nightmare.
Are you sure?
Wouldn't you have nightmares too after what he went through yesterday? I know I sure wouldn't sleep.
I have nightmares myself, but those go way back.
Oh, the poor thing. Do you know what my nightmare is? It's that witch I have to work with. Oh, good thing she's got trauma surgery at 12:30, but I wish it were a little sooner, you know?
What are you talking about? Like what?
Anyway, thank you for letting me know, and for bringing him in. You don't know how excited I am to be involved in a criminal case.
It might not be important, but I need to take a look at his medical report.
Jaha. Älä lähde miettimään.
No katsot sä sen Aan, mikä oli siinä päällä?
Mä luulen, että se on se sama, että se...
Something's wrong with him. I need to find out what.
Se oli se vaan niitä sä sit sait uusia clueta. Uusia juttuja. Soittele kellekään, mitä päästä sinne.
Kato, kenellä vaihtaa. Ois voinut olla joku soittaa.
Hi.
You're awake, handsome?
Tupakkaa. Myydään sairaalassa. Se oli Irma, mutta ei se ollut.
Aika lähellä. Taas se sen silmä. Mikä toi on?
Olisiko se joku semmonen huoneeseen menevä juttu? Report. Shift of the day.
They ran several tests on Bobby Yale last night after admitting him. Have the results come in yet?
No, I don't think so, handsome.
Seksistinen.
I'll take a pack of Morleys, please.
Vähän se kurkkaa sit sillä aikaa.
Honey, get me a pack of mollies for Mr. Handsome.
Ei, mä ajattelin, että sillä aikaa kurkkaa jostain lopussa.
Kurkkauksen sä pääset sinne piskelemään niitä.
I won't be able to read Yale's medical report if she's around.
Sulla on 2
I won't be able to read Yale's medical report if she's around.
Joka tohon. No, päin vahingosta on tuolta. Kato toi ja...
No, the footprints don't match. If Yale killed Dunn, he did it without stepping in the paint, or in different shoes.
Mä luulen, että sen pitää soittaa siihen puhelimeen jostain.
vai on?
Joo, yksi täällä. Sulla olisi tommonen.
Tossa olisi periaatteessa noin
Mä
kaksi
katon kanssa samaa, että se voisi liittyä.
No ja sit se 12.30. Ei.
It seems like the Doe nurse will be assisting Dr. Talbot during his 12:30 surgery. In 4 hours. Could I get them to operate any sooner?
Mä voisin puhelimella. Yes. Haluatko siinä puhelimella soitetaan tuohon?
Jerry Highfill. Long time no see.
Blacksad, I didn't want to wake you. How's the boy?
Asleep.
I hope he recovers in time for the fight. I got tickets. Although between you and me, he doesn't stand a chance. It'll be a fun bout, nonetheless. Not like this. God, this is boring.
You want to smoke?
Don't smoke or drink. No vice for me. Smoking's dirty. Alcohol goes straight to your head. And women, they're all just mean. Well, everyone except mine.
No vice at all?
Are you sure about that? Not even one little vice?
Nope. Between you and me, when someone gives in to vice, it's because something's missing. Something in their life just isn't right. I've got a good wife, a good job, a good house, a good TV, and a good hobby. Sports. Well, watching them, that is. What else do I need, eh? Blacksad, vice is for losers. Man, I'm bored.
Are the odds against Yale that bad?
The boy's talented, don't get me wrong. But stone is stone, you know? I bet half my pay, but you know, no vice for me.
You say you've got a good job, and yet you're bored.
Well, it's just a figure of speech, really. I like my job. Is it boring? Yes, but I can entertain myself with a good fight or a football game. Well, watching them, that is.
Well, I'm going back in.
Well, that was no use. Aivan miten meidän seinämä näyttää.
No se on ainakin yksi pakko.
Ellei se sitten tullut uuteen paikkaan.
Oi boxingin ei
On näitä aika paljon puhuttamassa, mutta mä en kyllä yritäkään käydä kaikki silleen niinku kiertelee ja kaartelee. Lattialla jotain. Pystyykö tässä soittamaan?
Rauma. Muistaa traumapolin numero ulkoa.
Trauma?
Miten pitää tolleen korvattua tuolla?
Get Dr. Gregor Talbot, please.
Yes, 1 minute. No, actually, Dr. Talbot won't be in until 12:30 according to my registry. Can I ask who's calling, please?
Tää ei tee kyllä yhtään hyvää.
Tää on vähän...
Sherry, this is Dr. Talbot. We have to reschedule the 12:30 procedure. I want everyone in the operating room in 5 minutes. If anyone gives you any grief, tell them it's a matter of life or death. Understood?
A matter of life
death. A matter of life and death. You gotta be kidding me.
All right, now. How do I put this? I need something that you have.
Oh. Only if you guess why I'm giving it to you.
You want to help me solve a criminal investigation.
Well, aren't you smart?
Well, that's
But be quick
why
about
I'm
it.
in
You hear
this
me,
job.
huh? If that witch comes back,
Voisit sä lukea tän mulle?
Se resuktisikiakin. Pertusis.
What? What does it say here?
ah, you know doctors. The top handwriting is mine. Let's see. Extrasystole and dehydration caused by panic attack.
Extra what?
You know, arrhythmia, like skipped heartbeats.
What about this here?
It's a good thing I know that Mr. Yale is in Dr. Ferguson's hands. Otherwise, I'd be worried.
Hey, no means no, miss.
You really don't know who I am, do you?
Miss, I've got orders. And the fact is, those orders say that...
There you are, Miss Dunn.
Huh?
Tell him, Blacksad. I can't get through that thick skull of his.
You see, Highfill,
X tai B on oikea vaihtoehto, mutta
Ei, en mä...
she's the owner of Yale's gym.
A woman?
Whether the kid recovers or not depends entirely on her.
Between you and me, and all due respect, miss, but aren't we taking this woman's liberation a little too far?
Tässä on kyllä mielenkiintoisia
All
teemoita.
right, let her in.
Tai
She's your
mielenkiintoisia
responsibility.
Thanks for convincing the cop.
pääsi tollakin.
I didn't want you to make a fuss over this.
Do I seem like a drama queen to you?
Little.
Anyway, you did your job. I'll send you a check the day after the fight. You can leave now.
Ja pistooli.
No. She's gonna do something stupid. Sonia, don't.
He killed my father. You said so yourself.
You can't take justice into your own hands. Believe me, it will haunt you as long as you live.
He almost killed you in that floozy's apartment. How could he not be guilty?
Your father wouldn't want you to do this. He was a just man, and this is not justice.
Shut up! None of that matters. How could he not be guilty?
Since nothing else is working, it's time to bluff it. You know I emptied that gun when I found it in the safe. No!
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 Why did you
Well-
say that?
That was something.
Saanko sanottaa uudestaan?
Näköjään saa.
Sonia, don't.
He killed my father. You said so
Tylsää.
yourself.
You can't take justice into your own hands. Believe me, it will haunt you as long as you live.
He almost killed you in that floozy's apartment. How could he not be guilty?
Your father wouldn't want you to do this. He was a just man, and this is not justice.
Shut up! None of that matters. How could he not be guilty?
Your father sacrificed everything to pay your way through college. If you do this, you'll destroy the future your father wanted you to have.
Mä voin tosta taas. I feel dizzy.
It's okay.
Tähän Sehän haggaa sitä jo.
No se oli oikeesti, se oli niinku olkapäissä kiinni.
Uncle Tim!
Sweetie, I came back from Los Angeles as soon as I could.
I told you not to rush back.
Come on now, honey. Aren't you going to introduce me to your friend?
No, this is John Blacksad, the detective who found Bobby.
Oh, so this is strictly professional. I thought you had some good news for your uncle.
No, Uncle Tim, don't be silly.
Come on, we'd better let him rest. I see. Let's say you're right and Bobby Yale is innocent. Who should we focus on now?
We?
Well, your father turned down my money, but he made me promise one thing, that I'd take care of you if anything happened to him.
But I can...
I know you're perfectly capable of managing that gym on your own, but we don't even know if he'll be ready to fight Stone. Besides, someone seems really invested in stopping that fight, and someone has to pay Mr. Blacksad to get to the bottom of all this. Please, talk some sense into her.
Your uncle is right. Your father wouldn't have wanted you to go through this alone.
See? Listen to the detective.
All right. Thank you, Uncle. Thank you so much.
All right, stop crying or you'll ruin your makeup, honey. Now fix yourself up and I'll buy you some breakfast.
Wait, my purse.
I'll get it.
Free food.
It must be...
Blacksad, wait a minute. I think she needs some time alone, just like you and me. Listen, boy, do whatever it takes to find Joe's murder. Whatever it takes. If things get messy, don't worry. I'll clean them up. Deal?
Sure.
Thank you. I trust you to get that ball to the end zone.
No. Are you telling stories about the great iron arm again?
Wait a minute. Of course. The Milestones quarterback. Tim Iron Arm Thorpe.
It's a good thing folks usually recognize me sooner. Blacksad, you coming to breakfast?
I'd love to, but I have to go ask for a favor.
Vai nyt missä työkortteja on kuinka paljon täällä.
Voi olla.
Mutta no vähän silleen, että tää ei oikein ole semmonen peli, mitä pelataan uudestaan sen takia, että kaikki kortit.
Nyt ois uusi.
Let the great...
Jake wasn't at home or at his usual bar.
Let's put... Great... Kato, olihan karu nyrkki.
But on the third try, I found him.
No, pääsin. Periaatteessa toi ja toi vois olla.
Sama.
Se Dr. Palmer. Ja sit se Yale had Exodus ja se.
Hyvin löydetty.
Huh. That lizard isn't Yale's doctor.
Mihin pitäisi mennä?
Juttele sen Gortsun kanssa. Onko tämmönen hidastettu?
Not the smartest cookie in the jar. nor the most tactful.
Smartest
But do I
cookie
trust
on
him?
job.
No. Do I consider him a friend? Yes. He's been training with those same shorts for who knows how long.
Karhusta tunnet.
I hope he never feels inclined to hit me. He's twice my size.
Älä ensin tuo karhu.
How many hits does a boxer take to the head throughout his career?
7.
This one's got extra padding, just like Jake. Hey, hi.
Hey, focus, will ya?
Hey, Jake.
Not now, John.
Hey, Jake.
I said not now.
Hey, Jake.
Damn it, wait a minute.
Hey, Jake.
I said not now.
Hey, Jake.
Damn it, wait a minute.
Se on sama. Se on uusi. 2. Katsotaan, se on ylhäällä mitään. Ei doubt, mutta...
Se on taas kiinni.
Ei uutta eikä vanhaa. On kyllä kompastu joku tuohon mattaan.
Mä kuulen tänään, kun mä tulin tässä noita...
Mitä?
Ei mitään. Hyvin alkoi juttuja sitten. Perinteisesti. Hei, tossa oli joku.
Jos sitä huutaa.
Ei.
Tossa on toi. Kling, 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 kling.
All right, that's enough. Take 5. Go on.
What?
What, John? What's so important?
Mä katsoin, että tässä ei
Have you
sille
noticed
kertoa
anything
sitä.
strange about Sonia?
Hyvä
I don't know. Yesterday she said she hated the job. But it also seemed like she wanted to save the place. Do you get any of this? I sure don't.
It might not have seemed that way, but she loved her dad. Believe me, I've got reasons to be certain. Why are you coaching that guy?
Oh, that's right. You don't know. Sonia asked me to run the gym. Well, at least the fun part. As soon as Bobby Yale's back on his feet, I'll turn him into a champ. I'll make him crush stone. Just you wait. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Couldn't you just stop working for O'Leary?
Yeah, I guess I could.
Could you tell me where O'Leary's headquarters are?
What for? No. You could get me into trouble. No way.
You lied to me yesterday. And being the good friend that I am, I kept your secret. You owe me. I don't think I'd keep protecting you if we weren't friends. Although, if we were friends, you wouldn't hesitate to help me. Tell me, Jake, are we friends or not?
Damned cat. All right. O'Leary's hideout is in the basement of a Chinese restaurant. But I don't even know how to get in.
Well, I'll see you tonight.
Wait, were we supposed to meet?
Of course. Your place, 11 p.m. See you there.
Ronald, the break's over.
After 30 hours of work and several beatings, every bone in my body ached for a bed.
Now it's my turn.
So I went home to recharge. Because the night ahead was bound to be promising.
Mä olet sinne huoneeseen taloon ei enää palata.
Hyvin mahdollista.
Koska tää blokkaa aika hyvin ne, missä on käyty. Jos ei tarvitse mennä, niin ei sinne päällä.
What do you know about that basement?
Well, let me think. Nothing?
Come on, Jake, for Christ's sake. Strain that little boxer brain. You must know something.
Boxer brain.
I've come to get O'Leary several times, but they always make me wait in the dining room. One day it was so late that the restaurant was closed. They made me call from a payphone in that alley over there to let them know I was here. A few minutes later, O'Leary came out the back door, that red one there.
All right. You stay by the payphone. Wait till I'm inside. If you see anyone, call the same number you did that one time. Let it ring twice and hang up. Got it?
Screw you!
A promising night indeed.
Sillä se lastri viimeksi eri kohdassa. Sillä ei ollut totulla lastria.
Mä ei voinut tuossa kasassa. Kortti. Vilahti joku.
A bit too high to climb. If the basement I'm looking for were in that building.
What's the point of that?
Olisiko hyvä, jos sä saisit kaikki muut kortit paitsi se yhden?
Could it be an elevator shaft? How does this thing open?
Ei aukea varmaan siitä.
If only I could reach that box.
Siirtää tän. Anna sun korilla kaveri siellä. Saada Jaken siirtymään luottamaan sillä, että minä olen.
Sä käsket mut tänne.
Niin.
What happened? Should we run for it?
Do I look like I'm in a hurry? There's a trap door on the ground, right by the restaurant. Does that sound familiar?
Huh? The restaurant or the trapdoor?
Okay. Forget it.
Are you done?
What do you think? Check out that graffiti. You're in On Leon Tong territory.
Wow, I thought the Tong Wars had ended years ago.
Maybe someone nostalgic just got bored.
Damn Chinese mafias.
Yeah, American mafias are infinitely better, no doubt.
What's taking you so long?
You want to switch places?
I need your help.
I need your brute force, Jake.
What's wrong? Is the little kitten too,
And your silence.
Se on niin hyvän näköinen toi ilme. Se on oikeesti jumissa. No.
Is that all you got?
Se on jännä, että nää muut saa niin paljon nopeammin toteutua.
Thanks.
Niin.
Box. Ei paljon kyseltä eikä miettiä.
Ei.
Box. You in the other side. On the other side.
Se on alakerrassa. Oli just tuossa hissi, mutta se lähti ylös.
There are questions we only ask ourselves when it's far too late.